Have you ever wondered where forgotten dreams go? The ones you can't quite remember when you wake up? Well, in a quiet little town lived a curious girl named Lena, and she was about to find out. One night, Lena couldn't sleep. The moon was a bright silver coin in the sky, and its light seemed to be calling to her. She tiptoed downstairs to her father's study, a room filled with books from floor to ceiling. But something was different tonight. Tucked between two dusty encyclopedias was a door she had never seen before. It was small and made of shimmering dark blue wood, with a tiny golden handle shaped like a crescent moon. Her heart thumping with excitement, Lena turned the handle. The door swung open without a sound, revealing not another room, but a spiral staircase made of what looked like starlight. Below her lay the most magical place she had ever seen. The Midnight Library. Bookshelves stretched up into an endless, starry sky. The books themselves glowed with soft, gentle colors. Some pulsed with a warm orange, others shimmered with a cool green. A hush filled the air, the kind of quiet that feels full of secrets. A wise-looking owl with spectacles perched on a high shelf hooted softly as if to say, "Welcome." This wasn't just any library. A sign written in looping silver script read, "The Library of Lost Dreams." Each book, Lena realized, held a dream that a child had forgotten. Hesitantly, she ran her fingers along the spines. One book, bound in glowing blue leather, seemed to call to her. It felt warm to the touch. The title was etched in sparkling letters, "The Cloud Who Lost His Colors." Before she could think twice, Lena opened the book. A swirl of wind and light pulled her from the library, and she tumbled gently onto something soft and fluffy. She was sitting on a cloud. All around her, the sky was a deep, empty blue. Sitting nearby was a small, puffy white cloud, looking incredibly sad. Little droplets like tears dripped from his edges. "Hello?" Lena said softly. The little cloud looked up, surprised. "Who are you?" he mumbled. "I'm Lena." "What's wrong?" The cloud sighed, a little gust of wind. "I've lost my rainbow," he whispered. "It was my favorite thing. It kept me company. But a big gust of wind blew it away, and now I'm all alone." Lena's heart went out to the lonely cloud. "Don't worry," she said, with a confidence that surprised even herself. "I'll help you find it. We just have to be brave." The little cloud, whose name was Nimbus, managed a small, watery smile, and so their adventure began. Lena held onto Nimbus as he floated down, 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 towards a shimmering green forest below. The trees in this forest were unlike any Lena had ever seen. Their leaves were made of thin, whispering paper, and as the wind rustled through them, they sounded like voices. "This is the Whispering Woods," Nimbus explained. "The trees here remember all the wishes people have forgotten." As they drifted through, Lena could hear faint whispers all around her. "I wish I could fly," one whispered. "I wish I had a friend," sighed another. Lena realized these were the forgotten wishes connected to the forgotten dreams. "Maybe one of the trees remembers seeing your rainbow," she said. They floated up to the tallest, oldest-looking tree. Its bark was wrinkled like a kind old face. "Excuse me," Lena said politely. "Have you seen a lost rainbow?" The tree rustled its leaves thoughtfully. "A flash of color," it whispered. "It passed this way, toward the river that flows with moonlight. Follow the sparkle." Thanking the wise old tree, Lena and Nimbus set off again. Soon they heard the gentle sound of flowing water. Before them lay a river, but instead of water it was filled with liquid, sparkling moonlight. It flowed through the dark woods, lighting up everything it touched with a silvery glow. It was beautiful, but how would they cross it? "I can't float over it," Nimbus said worriedly. "The light is so bright, I might evaporate." Lena looked around. She saw a line of smooth, dark stones peeking out of the shimmering river. They looked like a path. "I can hop across the stones," she declared. and you can wait for me on the other side." Nimbus looked scared for her, but he trusted her. Taking a deep breath, Lena took her first leap. Splash! Her shoe landed on a stone, sending up a shower of silvery sparks. She carefully hopped from one stone to the next, her heart beating a little faster with each jump. It was like dancing across a galaxy of stars. When she finally reached the other side, she waved triumphantly to Nimbus, who floated over to meet her, beaming with relief. Her courage had shown them the way. Now a huge, rocky mountain loomed before them. A tiny, colorful ribbon of light seemed to be draped over its peak. "My rainbow!" Nimbus cried out, his cloudy form jiggling with excitement. But as they got closer, they saw that the path up the mountain was blocked by something enormous. It was a giant, fast asleep and snoring so loudly that little pebbles shook with each breath. "Oh no," Nimbus whispered. "That's Grumble, the sleepy giant. He guards the mountain pass." They had to get past him without waking him up. Suddenly, the giant mumbled in his sleep, in a deep, rumbling voice that sounded like shifting stones. "To pass this peak while I'm asleep, a gentle rhyme you'll have to speak." "He speaks in rhymes." Lena's eyes lit up. She thought for a moment, then whispered softly, "The stars are bright, the moon is high. Please let us kindly pass on by." The giant stirred, a hint of a smile on his face, and rolled over just enough to clear the path. Lena and Nimbus tiptoed past as quietly as they could. Their kindness and clever thinking had opened the way. At the top of the mountain, there it was, the beautiful rainbow, caught on a rocky ledge, shimmering with all its colors. Nimbus floated towards it joyfully. As he touched it, the colors flowed back into him, and he wasn't just a plain white cloud anymore. He was a magnificent rainbow cloud, glowing with red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. He looked so happy he could have lit up the whole sky. "Thank you, Lena," he cheered, doing a happy little loop-the-loop. "I couldn't have done it without you. You were so brave and kind." Lena smiled, feeling a warm glow inside. Helping Nimbus felt better than any dream she could have had on her own. Just then, she felt a gentle pull. Like the feeling of waking up, the world of the dream began to fade, and she found herself back in the midnight library, the glowing blue book closing softly in her hands. Lena drifted to sleep with a smile on her face, holding the tiny rainbow close. She had learned that even when dreams are lost, they are never truly gone. With a little courage, a lot of kindness, and belief in yourself, you can always find them again,